Saturday. I do my Saturday morning live. It's actually, look at me, I'm like sweating like crazy, and I love it. I love it. It just makes me feel alive, and I'm just so filled up with energy, and that's not what I want for all of you. But I wanted to come on this live to talk to you specifically about a new challenge I have coming up called Shrink the Menopause Off of Your Waist. Now, I'm going to be doing some webinars about menopause because, listen, it's real. Nobody really talks about it, and there are a lot of side effects that women are just dealing with silently. So one of the things that I noticed with my body was that, you know, some extra weight gain on the waist and abs and back. And what's really been getting to me is like the squishiness, right? I feel like my legs and my arms are just squishy. So in order to combat that, like, you know, as a trainer and a coach, I know that you get to do several things. Number one, you get to make sure that you have weight training in your life so that you can keep those muscles active and strong, but your muscles eat protein. So you want to make sure that you have enough protein in your life. You want to make sure that you don't have a lot of sugar, because the sugar spikes your moods and it helps you to, it creates more hot flashes, foggy brain. So you also want to hydrate your body in the way that when you're dehydrated, your body starts to get irritable and cranky, just like a car that runs without not enough oil. So these are some of the principles. We want to make sure that you're balanced in mind, body, and spirit. You have self-care. So there's a lot of just fundamental things that we can do to help reverse some of the negative side effects of menopause. And I want you guys to join me on this challenge that starts May 6th. It starts May 6th and it goes to June 15th. It's a 6-week challenge. Now, it's a survey, so I have been cultivating, which I call like the pro shrink your waist challenge, right? So it's a lot of exercises that we're going to do to build muscle in the body, but in a fun way, not just in a way, you know how we do it, in a fun way. We're also going to alter our diet, you guys, because your diet, when you reach a certain age, is a big part of it. Because when you're younger, like, you can eat whatever you want. You know how kids, they run around, and then you hit those teens, you start to notice a difference. You have to adjust a little bit. In your 20s, in your early 20s, everything is fine, but then like mid-20s, you start to notice, oh, I can't get away with what I used to get. When you hit 30s, you start to notice a difference. You got to adjust. 40s is certainly not the same as your 20s and 30s, and your 50s and 60s are not going to be the same. So it's time for a major adjustment in the way that we eat, the way that we nourish our bodies. And unfortunately, you guys, I'm telling you, and just speaking for the United States, I know Italy has actually made a change about this. The quality of our food is not the same, and they're actually introducing fake meat. Like, what? WTF, like fake meat. Our bodies can't process fake meat. So we get to do more, I say, okay, and this is why I want to do this test with you guys. If we lean towards more of a plant-based diet, then it's going to be much better for our agility, for our mobility, and for our longevity. So I really recommend that we look for plant-based supplements to get our protein so that we're not eating all this crazy meat out there. So I want you guys to, there's a link in the description box. You can sign up for the challenge. Here's the thing. It's actually a study. I want everybody in the challenge who is struggling with menopause, who needs support. You guys, you don't gotta do it alone. So I'm so looking forward to this challenge because we are gonna have like weekly meetings, daily check-ins, like little prizes during the week. It's gonna be super fun and healthy. So we're gonna be healthy in our mind, body, and spirit. We're gonna band together for the 6 week and create something that's never happened before. This sort of community of women reversing the effects of menopause. Like, we get to reverse it. And so it takes constant, consistent commitment. We can't just be like, oh yeah, and just hope something's gonna happen. Hope is in the wind, baby. You gotta be in committed action. See. So guess what? The challenge is free. It's absolutely free. But if you join the challenge, I do want you to follow the food plan. And that requires taking this pea protein, a shake, and a detox, because this is a study. I'm actually cultivating this plan to see, and I want to test it. Okay, but we're going to try it out on all different women's, different body type, different fitness levels, to see how this plan works. This is the first time I do it, but yes, Letitia says she's not going through menopause, but she'll do it with the team, because you are part of the 2 Live crew, baby, and you're always with us. Okay, so we're gonna, it's really gonna help you guys to to figure out where you get to tweak, and it's going to help me figure out where to tweak according to different body types and different issues that people may have. So I want you guys to invite your friends. There's a link for the free challenge here, and you do get to order. If you go to the page, it'll tell you what I want you to order: a pea protein powder and a detox, because a lot of the things that we have in our waste system is a bunch of waste, like a bunch of undigested food. So we're going to cleanse all that out. We're going to make sure that we do the workouts that build muscle, and we actually feed the muscles properly. So I wanted to come on and share this with you because it's coming up, you guys, and it's a lot to get prepared for. You got to order your stuff. The challenge is free. It's 6 weeks, and by summer, baby, oh, watch out, you guys. We're going to feel so amazing. Right in time for the retreat to Jamaica, you guys. We're going to Jamaica this July 15th to the 20th. If you guys really want to celebrate your life, because the other thing about happens with menopause is people get really isolated. They get isolated. They're not in community with one another. Their friendships circles get smaller and smaller, because like if you want to be of a healthy mindset and body, sometimes you get isolated from your friends because not everybody's with that program. So I really want you guys to have a group of people that lift you up, right? And I like to be surrounded by positive and motivated people. So the retreat is coming up. The challenge is coming up. We're going to have an amazing summer, you guys. So I really hope you join the challenge. It's going to be free. And then come to the retreat in Jamaica. All right. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Bye.